bringing Israel to the world. This is IBN News.
With news of Israel, I'm Susan Michaels. Palestinian media reported violence between Palestinians and IDF forces in Hebron after Israeli President Isaac Herzog lit the first Hanukkah candle at the Cave of the Patriarch in the West Bank city. Clashes took place near a checkpoint between the Palestinian and Israeli sections of that city. Saturday, Hamas warned of an escalation in violence if Herzog followed through with his plan to light the candles in Hebron, calling it a provocation and an attack, saying any violence that ensues would be Israel's fault. Activists from left-wing NGO Peace Now, accompanied by Meretz MK Mossi Raz, protested Herzog's Hebron visit and were met with force from IDF and Israel police forces. MK Ayman Odeh from the Joint List Party tweeted that Herzog did not go to light the first candle, he went to light Hebron. As negotiators convene in Vienna in a last-ditch effort to salvage a nuclear deal which the Trump administration quit in 2018, Prime Minister Naftali Bennett told his cabinet in televised remarks, Israel is very worried about the readiness to remove the sanctions and allow the flow of billions of dollars to Iran in exchange for unsatisfactory restrictions in the nuclear realm. Israel, which is not a party to the talks, opposed the original 2015 pact as too limited in scope and duration. Israeli leaders have long threatened military action against Iran if they deem diplomacy a dead end for denying its nuclear weaponry. The Islamic Republic says its nuclear ambitions are peaceful. Israel has approved the immigration of about 3,000 Jews from war-torn Ethiopia, some of whom have waited decades to join their relatives in Israel. Although the families are of Jewish descent and many are practicing Jews, Israel does not consider them Jewish under religious law. They have been fighting to enter the country under a family unification program that requires special government approval. And as the Omicron coronavirus variant is spreading around the world, Israel will again put in place the emergency use of cell phone tracking for those who test positive. I'm Susan Michaels.
IBN, Israel Broadcast Network.